So in the beginning of the film, we have Amelia a lot of candles in front of self. Picture these people are shown like these people you worship Amelia even more in this room. Many things were related to magic. Now he is a boy named Limited while reading something. Hide special bottle in intelligence book box. If it is, the lights start getting flicker here, and after all, darkness gets darkened everywhere. Felt like someone outside is fast. When he went to check, he stirred the fields. Felt as if someone passed fast. He felt that there would be Amelia, who actually his teacher was also a leader of this village. If he moves forward, he saw blood on the most. Blood was growing at every step. Getting more scared of this when going a little distance. While Anashara was now in front of his eyes. Amelia was dead in front of him as soon as when he puts his hand to Amelia. His head. The scene cut, after which the scene was cut. We were shown to 3 friends, out of which Ianon is a very big fan of. Mealy evil Energius. Among Melia people, Ianon is famous for removing, wanted to be like Melia and her own practice. The same with your friend Rin. The Ion was stressed by holding his friend's head. She was shaking from her friend was acting while she was acting here. Third friend Bagusu tells him, what you doing? Such evil energy do not come out if you have away from yourself. If you want to keep, then you do prayers. Do not pay much attention to the evening. Both of these fighting girls were there. Hostels. This hostel comes back in Islamic. He was school when he played TV here. Even then showed only one Melia's show on him. People were going to Melia now. Of God Messenger also started accepting, and he thought that a lot for Melia's power. Society shown in this show is more helpful. How Melia goes to a child seeing this to fix the foot. More impressed, and exactly as the Melia act started acting in the same way I was doing. Ianon here. In the same time teachers come to offer namaz from hurrying it. Is also asked to do prayers. She does not follow Melia too much. Also say because the teacher believed that if someone is ill in his hand, then that doctor go near humans like Bolia. Why do people go to Iron? Does not understand and tells them that she for some time after reciting namaz, she is watching TV. Right now we see the final Melia by being a scene there or whose place or understanding. Outside the office a man was sitting with his daughter, quite seemed upset. But that man, we do not worry about your daughter now, they will become very rich as soon as they say. Melia went to Melia already knew what he wanted, so he put the man's hand over the box and some while reading. He loudly on the man's hand, hanged that man very much. There was more pain and blood also started coming out. The man was about to raise his hand that Melia put his hand again on the same box. Read your mantra again and anything. Surprised on man's hand. Second, as soon as the man's hand wounds deep I recovered, and when he boxed from below open and looked a lot of money in it. Seeing this money, the man got more greed Gaia, and he told Melia not so much I want more money. That Melia beyond told him that now you have a sacrifice will have to give, for which the man may also respect Gaia. Outside now we saw her daughter who Veju was doing this. While doing this tap near he used to open again and again closed and then leaving all this, and she during this time we started to follow it. Also saw a devil who suddenly come very close. And some got cut from here. Now in the beans of the night, we are Iona's and Rin. Let's see who was coming back from the market. Did you remember the variable neck Rin that she has forgotten to take the Ionon here, running to get something from Pazer, and then here the Ionon started seeing a vigor. Mealy was a Vian. He was standing in darkness, and he told the Ionon that you soon as he says that he would become his hand cut my throat with a knife caught in, and Ionon started bleeding from his thar. The level was scared and the same fell down when the rain when it came. There was nothing like this here, but the hostel goes away again, and the hostel when he comes to know that Melia is true. If I was dead, will these VNs come to them? It was seen that it was true. Another truth to shake it. He knows it is that she is the daughter of real Bay Melia and Weva, whom she has always considered her father. He had only Ion's mom to Ion, and it was assigned so that the Ions stay here. It also tells Yuva Na that her real mother did not want her ever also met Melia, but to listen to all this later. He not only gets up from Yuva, rather he was now hating Yuva, and he had decided that he was Melia. Yuva will definitely go on funeral, and its decision does not interfere and given him his wax giving things goes from here. Remember your past while looking at things by doing it very sad. And in the morning Yulia's funder with Baguz and Rin as soon as it happens, but decided to go all the rans how to get away from his daughter for a year. If you can live, then Ano told both of them. Maybe Ova lied that I don't want to meet, and I am till date I knew that I have no dad at all, parents are dead. Carmelia's city on the way. The Een on the way is a devil. Those who appear to be standing. She was also worried about seeing this, but then he started feeling his glory because Rin and Bagu, he neither there did not see anyone nor heard his name well. These people now reach here. All people are very much on Melia's celebration seeing Ayanon was sad. Lin means that boy what we saw at the beginning of the movie he may have recognized him was Lin tells Ayanon if you want you can see Melia and bathe Melia you can also feel a little strange to hear this that women do not bathe the roads then Bungas told him perhaps that village iron will be traditional of Melia here when she passes. She sees that Melia's throat gesta was chopped in exactly the same way he had seen now over his throat stitches were installed and Ayanon is a bath and after the death of Melia comes out a unspecified currency 3/4 a unspecified currency a in euro a unspecified currency a unspecified currency a unspecified currency superscript 2 en a unspecified currency. They were crying now to bury Melia. It is shown to us that Melia the face is black and burying it. No Muslims with Muslims even before Lin is being read but something here Anian Rin was reading strange prayers and Baguz did not know anything all the rituals after doing these people had now come home where but Lin tells Ayanon that come on. But the country has left me something show when I go with Rin and Bagu Lin stopped both of them here a girl named Azan also came who came he was pregnant. He came to know that his third mom is seeing him request that please my day, let friends allow them to stop here the woman does not say anything after her leaves Rin starts talking to Shahid Anan bullies are going to be available, but on hearing that woman gets angry and these threatens both that as soon as possible could both of them leave from here and Ayanon take his talk about these two we were not coming here now to Lin and Ayanon let's see Ayanon asking Lin that after all. How my dad was human and my dad who killed all this in such a bad way Lin walked with mother before telling things goes and Ayanon behind the screen at this time a human shadow appears removed the curtain and there was nothing there when the Ayanon starts coming back. That human, the shadow came very close to him. The name called Ayanon stood up and at all when he looked back, Satan attacked the Ayanon, he was the same devil the one who showed Ionas on the way here, let's see that Lin is for the same. Ayanon had brought a book by that time Lin was handled to a large extent calls Ayanon that if you want to know how your dad was a human you walk on his way and this is also Melia saying this, he used to give a book to him after all this. The Lane goes to tell him that at night I am at the special place of Melia will take you where you have to go alone and maybe go there and understand that how was your dad a human being in the morning but we saw that Bagas is a nearby mosque I was shocked. That this mosque was shocked perhaps it was quite a lot nobody used it from started giving a lot of azan here but on hearing this quickly Lin came there and Lin gave her refused to do so and said if you want to perform, do it alone our village did not do traditional prayers hearing this. Baguz felt strange but he now started offering namaz alone when he was doing it. He felt like someone prayer is doing with him like he went to the prostration, that is, he bowed down Melia's. Sliced a euro head is absolutely near him he was seen scared but he got his love not after completing a little pray as soon as he saw anyone with him was not and the most strange thing that pre-mat the side he laid on is now reverse he had paid prayers at the opposite place seeing this he got very nervous and he neither and Ayanon Kak told this place. It is very strange here if there is no prayer does even people here for years people did not listen to the press also surprised was that if the people here do not bajat why were the mosque built here then he remembered where eval energies people will be occupied there don't do it. Show us in the next scene gone is that Ayanon and Rin were sitting together Rin was cutting her nails, then suddenly her seeing this thumb also cut, that immediately came to and Ayanon very strange Melia told him in the way you will have to believe Rain is upset to see him let's go from behind. Now we see the garden who was near the Ayanon room only from behind. Comes Ayanon. From behind and Rin asks Rin about Rin both of them had not seen this for a long time when people went inside the room, Rin sat inside was and suddenly sitting in front of Rin it disappeared from there clearly meant that if the real Ion was behind him, then which is so she was really talking to Rin late Rin was some devil at this time he also turned on the recording cam if you saw it in your camera, then he really I was talking alone to herself after seeing all this, these people and even more. Scared and these people decide do these people go back to the hostel will go but Ayanon told him that if he wants to walk on the path of dad if both want to leave him, then of course go to Bagu in the morning he was surprised to hear that he now takes that book wanted to see what was with Ayanon wanted what is in this book but Ayan does not give her that book and at that time now the scene of the scene goes from there a new character in a movie to a small baby shown which is the third mom of A Nun stays with and it is actually Ayanon this child is his son's son asks mom why the Ayanon is here she has come but her mom has this thing there was no answer at night we see that when the agent was asleep, He was in his bed. Someone appeared to be sitting in a sheet toned and saw this his son Rahmath, who he asks him to get up and sit. Azing asked him more scared, what has happened my son? Then he told that Melia sees me walking in the house. She was also scared to hear this raised sea sheet and looked in the room. Really, they are seen walking on the feet of Melia. Both of them were scared and they screamed, and as soon as the aging saw his son, she turned into ear and he scared badly, and then his eye opened and he came to know that he was scared in a dream. Here was the lane ion to them. For them at night the intelligence of the intelligence comes where he comes, said that you are Melia's daughter and you're now. It is a big responsibility to say that he heats one and his hands and stabbed in the foot. He was yearned and her younger brother, i.e. Rahmath, when they started coming to the viands when all these dreams. If I was lost. Then we have a creepy end scene. It was seen that Satan was his feet and the scene was licking the blood coming out of his hands. It is shown to us that Rahmath's room, the radio of suddenly rose and from it Melia started speaking Rahmath, and he got scared and he stand up quickly and closed the stadio. Then he saw that even something outside the house. There was a movement outside. There was Ianon behind which Lynn was walking with lamps, and he Rahmath here takes a strange smile and to see it is available that now the people of the village behind the Hanun walking exactly the same as those people used to run behind Melia. Say Rahmath. Baga goes to him and the forest does the devil over the Ianon soon is going to be occupied. If you save if you want, save. Bagu cannot understand it. Was that what is happening here? Then Rahmath he said to him, if you shook your head yes. Rahmath said let's know here and you know everything will go here. What is going on here? According to saying, he started giving up. He was giving the villagers here trouble, started to suffer. Every brother's head there was pain in his nose and mouth, blood started coming out. Even Ianon pain was stung. We were seeing in the mirror. Seeing the Ianon bags. Jagajan was smiling here. His throat was also erupted by his own throat. Blood started coming out of it and he too strange. All left the same as soon as Ajan was closed. Seeing something normal, Ianon understood that there is definitely some evaluation here and devil prayers to finish them all will have to run quickly. And Bagas and came to Rin, who was in the mosque at this time. Seeing the poor condition of Bagas, he got more nervous and she got from Baguz, and Rin said that we immediately offer namaz here. Start reading bags and Ayan namaz gives Rin guarding these two and see that Rahmath secretly was watching. As soon as he finished namaz, when he saw that Ianon climbed on the teeth were very creep was coming and looking at his eyes clear, it was that a devil posted him. He has taken it fast and sitting away. Attack on top of it. Rahmath's hurdle would kill him and kill him. Here aging comes that saves her mercy. As soon as Rahmath is overcome, the Ion should be conscious was gone, but now he did not remember anything what he has done at this time. Come home now. Abe went angry and tells Bagu Siraj, that is that you guys of our village traditions you are not respecting us to do so. The entire villagers have suffered if you not confined with our rules with us. If you can live then you guys go from here on. Hearing this, Ianon came here immediately. The one who was angry asked why Ching that what is going on here. Ajahn and Rahmath tried to convince him that our deity they were not good here. They also came to know that Rahmath Ajan is not the son of Melia. The second wife's son was the dead body nobody saw. Even one of Ram was bad so that Melia himself does not fix was found. Ianon against his dad. She was unable to tolerate all this understanding. It was not that his dead evil things evolve was in the morning and Baguz and Neen back, standing ready to go to your city. He also had to walk with Ianon, but he refused. Here Rahmath now bring these two to their room. All these people go to understand one thing. It was not coming that the people whom Melia hail was done, that is, they had cured. Why Ramat could not pray. His searching a lot about the dead. It was kept information of these things actually gives bags and Rin really that too wanted to know that his firm energy where did they get from these two. Also it tells that Melia got power since everyone leaves their work and dependent on Melia. They were even done to take money for Melia used to come to Rahmath and also knew a lot of these two. What we saw here in the start of the movie on investigating books. They have one. The key is found from inside the book. Actually an intelligence made inside this veil. The door was of Rahmath. Opening this door, gives them and come with them, does not go because those stairs climbed there. One there was a picture of Melia at the place, where he also saw a picture in Melia's hand when she started going from here. Suddenly the same Tasbih's grains broke and hanging in his feet. All these things should also be recorded in the camera. As soon as he started doing his camera picture when raised towards him, I saw someone white with him was sitting in a colored cloth. He attacked the Rin and screamed. Hearing this, Bogas immediately came here to Rin took them with him and when he goes forward and found the door, there was no handicap of this door. They do not have their hair punch gives the Bagus open its door before these people go inside. Many from inside the open door, black hands inside with their full strength started pulling towards while reading blessings, and saw that now a lot of people they were bent in front of these two Bagus got scared and feared prayer again, started reading that the door opens and last escape from here. But now the camera of ban had remained here. It is shown that Ayanan is now unconscious condition. I was walking in the whole village and her mom was also watching someone. He was following him in trance, and the leaders were very happy to consider it. During this time, Hua Rahmath comes to his mom and it tells that now the condition here is very bad. We have been there and cannot stay here late. Believing the matter, his mom is also a backpack she does and prepare to walk from here. All the villagers are now. Iona's here. He was telling his issues and Iona's everyone the issue was correcting it here. But Bags and Rin also came. Bagus quickly remove your jacket and put on the head of Ayanan and tried to give him senses because he knew one inside the Ion of this time Satan is. But Ayanan Bagas away from himself, does not understand and Bagas does not understand it. Was that how to fix the Ayanan people ask for help when Rahmath and his when they went to Mum, they saw those people already was gone, while on the other side we see that the hind was not completely posted. His eyes were red and that of a devil at this time. Satan was behaving like this. Vian shows his dad's life. Melia was seen in black magic used to do all his energy of devils was given, and as soon as this thing is a Jan when he came to know, he was very angry seeing all these things. He came to Melia refused to live together because he knew that Melia's child became the mother after it will remain a sacrifice. He will die and his child is a curse, that is, it will become a curse. I will not be born normal. This is why no wife of Melia alive till date now. As soon as Melia realized that if his wife is becoming a threat to him, then he came close to him to kill him first, that he would kill him and kill him. Rahmath came here and he picked up the knife Melia separated from his head. Murder and hide this murder. Both of them actually made Melia's body. Melia was kept here in the forests. Now all people in the room like Melia. He was bowed down in front of his Vian, the Ion of Ion. Immediately runs towards the forests because she knew that Rahmath and her mom. He is running away from his dad due to Rahmath wanted to avenge. As soon as he came his mom attacked Rahmath from behind. He tried to save his son, hold their feet and an appealy thing stabbed in her feet. In anger poses followed by Ayanan aging. Rahmath ran away from there. Bagas got help immediately from both of them. Ask for saving your mom, but when these people come back, both of them from here, these people were missing now. To both of them quickly go to Melia's basement to save. They knew that this magic broke here. There will be any way of them a screw here. It was revealed that the person on whom devil he captures him, he could kill his blood. That is why no one else just he may said to kill his dad. That if eliminating the evil lies from here, if it was Rahmath kills Ayanan, but also it could have been that after killing them, all the evil power Rahmath in his possession, do this idea they do not like it, and those people a new idea to break the magic. They start thinking and they find another way also goes, which was here these people to read the villagers press how to celebrate this also a challenge. He was still thinking that Bahir posted Ayanan take the agent in an injured condition, came and she made a voice to Rahmath that if you do not come out, she will kill her mom. All the villagers were also angry because the Ion was stunned here. As soon as he came out, Rahmath starts shouting and shouting the truth of their dad to all people. By shouting, it tells that he was not a good person, he was a devil. He fulfilled his wishes to do his soul devil to do it, and with the forces of the devil, he used to fix. He himself was a hero who all your wives for the fate killed, and just one curse to your children. Keep the curse and see my condition. Can't you ever think Melia used to fix everyone, but he never could fix him. After listening to him, gets very angry and that Rahmath proceeds to kill, but this the ages again to save their son for their feet. They take their feet. Devil's anger inside also from double gets more, and he lying here picking up the stone loudly on the head of Ajan. This whole incident ends by killing him. After seeing all the villagers understood that Ion is not a human but inside devil is all these people together, let them tie to the stake. And so long I know here that all this plan was of Lin. The daughter was ill and before treating her he knew that Melia died. Powers can only take his bloodline, that's why he deliberately news of his death spread and called Ion here and himself Satan over the body's body by doing richness. Melia worshipped a devil used to know this, that's why he used to know this. That's why he initially to Ionan and Ionan's friends she was asking to leave from here, but those people did not listen to Ajan. Now when Lin Inan Satan moved forward to help angry, lifted Lin in the air and then after dropping the land, He was from Anij killed and shouted Ayanin, told everyone from the body that I am now mine, I see my body now on his body. Bagu immediately started reading prayers strange from far away. As soon as he read the prayers, late loud sounds are complete. Apart from them everyone started hearing the villagers. When you go inside and saw this room full of corpses, the corpses were also hung upside down, and this all those sacrifice where Melia gave the devil to get the powers. When all the villagers went to that side, the lone wanted to take care of Ionas, but immediately Ionan disappeared from there, disappearing from their people here in the same second in front of people reached, and all this came in front of him, all the dead bodies hid in front of him. The villagers were also scared to see the strange scene, and he started laughing, and Satan and his body told that this whole village believed in me, saying that she had left Byleth from God. Pay. After the devil bends everyone in front of him, I was also bent. But not completely, because he believed the God loudly. Now the prayers started reading, and the village behind it people also started reading prayers, all people to get rid of devil, doing this together on Ion's land fall, and the devil began to suffer in his body, and after all he leaves the body of Ionin. These people quick, wear good clothes, and together, let's start doing prayers and your forgive the sins who do. Rin notices that his hand Tazbal's it is broken, and Ionan is broken by the grains of Tazbi. He has gone to the place when he, if I saw Ionan in Posse's condition at this time, was, and the devil was still on her dad's maps to walk on the step. She was a good soul, inside them always believed God, and at this time even when she keeps the God on God, Satan after losing. He gets out of his body, after Ein started reading his prayers again goes, and Satan's constipation ends from here, goes, after which the next morning aging s. The funeral of everyone is shown, was very sad to die, as well as here all the dead bodies whose sacrifice was Melia had made, all those dead bodies done. We also see burial at this time, that his dad to meet Ionas here, Yuva came who brought him his life, all his life. She was happy to see her hurry, thank you for your dad. They showed him a straight path, and because of that, today she has survived the movie. And pay we see that Bogas has Melia to Ova, that she had given the devilish book so that the devil used to take the pavers of him. He tells him that seeing this on a big alam, its powers to be abolished. Everyone had the same idea. All these people now stay here with Rahmath Whale and help of the villagers here was going to do, and just showing this story's end.